We're in lockdown here in England, and last time we were in lockdown for 6 or so months. All the good work that I put in the beginning of the year with going to the gym and getting the diet right, all that out the window. Boom. All gone. This time around in lockdown, even though it's going to be a month, maybe 6 weeks, maybe 2 years, maybe 10 years, maybe for the rest of our lives, who knows? Don't want to make that same mistake. So I'm off the alcohol. I'm off the naughty foods. I'm off the pop. I'm off all of those things. I'm riding high on water and decent nutrition. I'm miserable. And now I've got to watch this for you. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface with my musings, discussion, review, call it whatever you want, I really don't care right now, of Star Trek Discovery, STD, great name for it of course, Season 3, how? Dunno, Episode 5, well, it just means it's getting closer to the end, and of course, we have to start the episode by the captain validating Mikey Spock. Mikey, you're the bestest ever! I'm just a useless captain, paper captain, but you really should be captain. You're the bestest ever. Now I'm reading through the lines here because Saru is just a paper captain, while this monstrosity, who doesn't give any hoots whatsoever, I'm going to keep the language a little bit down for the first few minutes of the review before I go crazy, because she doesn't give any hoots about the chain of command, doesn't give any hoots about orders, respect. This episode made me so mad in the fact that the crew hadn't got a clue how to behave in a true command structure. And I think that the writers were trying to make Starfleet come across as, inverted commas, the bad guys, the wrong guys. No. Anyway, let's move on. So, the Trill Bill has given them the coordinates to Starfleet headquarters, and they're all like, "Ooh, look!" And they all come through, and it's like this spaceship's just milling around. Why? Seriously, why do you have spaceships just orbiting Starfleet? Haven't they got something to do? No? If not, then this is the most useless federation in the world. We're currently occupying about, I don't know, 250,000 square miles of space. Or clicks, or whatever you want to call it. Jeepers! That'll keep the Klingons at bay. Anyway, so they all arrive there and all like, "Oh my god, look, there's a forest in Spacies." There's a forest in Spacies. Oh my goodness me. You're in space. You've seen God knows what. And you want to go wonderkinder over a tree that's got a dome around it? Star bases? Oh, never mind. Anyway, and of course, they've got to have a reference. So they go past the Starship Voyager J, and they make sure to tell us, oh, that must mean if it's J class, it's the 10th generation of Voyager. Stop dragging. Look, I know Voyager wasn't the best, okay? Had some good moments, had some not so good moments, but don't drag it down to STD's level. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Oh, so they're all smug and they're all like over emotional, as they are, because they arrive at Starfleet headquarters, and what? They haven't seen anyone, or they haven't seen Starfleet for about 2 weeks. In reality, about 2 weeks or so. And this whole, oh my god, the thumbnail of this thumbnail, right? It's me like, Mikey Burnham and the rest of the crew from 1,000 years ago are educating. They're educating the future. You know? They have their way of running stuff, but Discovery's way is better. We're going to educate you about Starfleet. And I'm just like, You are the worst example that could possibly exist about it. And your behavior during this episode exemplifies that. Anyway, let's go on. So, of course, they all start tearing up because nobody in this show can do anything but cry. So they get Mikey Spock, of course, and Captain, Paper Captain and Stupid Wench. They all get zapped onto the headquarters via a teleporter, where they're met by the brilliant, and I do love him a lot, I don't really know how to pronounce his name correctly, Audit Ferrer, but he's a really charming actor. A really, really charming actor. This guy has got charisma oozing out of every orifice of his body when you see him on stage, when you see him on screen. So, of course, they make him an absolute meh of a character. This is the way that I'm going to speak. I'm going to be monotone for the whole thing. I'm going to exude no emotions or anything like that whatsoever. And just great choice. Get a really charismatic actor and then make him a one-trick pony. He then summons a lieutenant. Why a lieutenant? Why isn't this a commander? Why isn't this a captain? To look over them. I don't know. Maybe so everyone else can feel superior. I don't know. That's the way. So he talks to Wench, Slug Wench, because he used to know the Admiral, and she's like, well, the Admiral didn't want to leave Earth because he wanted to see snow for one last time. And then Audit's just like, well, he was sentimental. However, I was familiar with him. I'm not familiar with you. And they're like, oh, yes. Sir. Protocol is so lax on Discovery. They can't even remember to say sir half the time at the end of stuff. But of course, that doesn't matter to Mikey Spock, because Mikey Spock is just going to stick a big nose into everything. She's just going to talk over Saru. She's just going to talk over the Admiral. And she's just going to be like, why aren't you listening to me? Because she's the worst, disgusting character that's ever been created under the brand of Star Trek. So what he wants is like, look, you've got 1,000-year-old tech. We haven't been able to get you under any register because there's no documents that exist about you. And Saru's like, well, we were meant to purge, they're meant to purge the documents of us and all this kind of stuff. As far as we were concerned, you were lost in the year XXXXX. Fine, that's all right. So from what he's saying so far, it's fine. As an admiral, as a Starfleet vessel, which has come 1,000 years from the past to the future, that's fine. And then he talks about retrofitting the Discovery and assigning new cast to it, which I really hope would have happened. And they're just like, why? We're the bestest ever. We can do everything. Why are you trying to cuck us, Mr. Admiral Man? Why aren't you listening to me? Look at my face of disdain. Ugh, my goodness me. While they, of course, have the most annoying Doctor hologram looking them over, and you're meant to go, oh yeah, that reminds me of the Doctor from Voyager. No, it doesn't. No, it's a bad, poor imitation, just like Andy Dick was when they did it with him. Robert Picardo, you shouldn't even be allowed to utter his name in this show. So, yeah, he says, right, we're gonna recrew. We're gonna put a new crew onto Discovery. We're gonna retrofit it. We're going to work out how this spore drive works and ting. And then that's the face that you get. You get the face of disgust. How dare you? I'm Mikey Burnham. I'm the bestest ever. And they put up some protestations. Oh, God. And nobody cares. So they start debriefing the crew, of course. Dr. Gay smiles, as Dr. Gay does. He does a lot of this in this episode. When I'm talking, I always make sure that I smile when I talk. My pearly whites, always on show. But this is all I can do. This is the extent of my personality. I act very effeminate. I am rather effeminate. And I hold hands with my boyfriend. And I don't really do anything else. Dr. Gay. Great. Then, of course, you have Sassy Cow. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So, I think this is meant to be the chief engineer. I can't remember what his name is. I don't know the names of these people. I don't want to know the names of these people. You know? It's like when somebody comes up to you at a party and you're having a decent time, you're having a good time, and this person comes up and they're just so annoying and obnoxious, and they're just really trying to push themselves into the group that you're in, and it's just like, no, go away. No, I don't want anything to do with you. But my name's, I don't care what your name. Fuck it. So it's like somebody insulted him and was like, oh, somebody call me what, me? Tilly, oh, shut up. And then what is it? You got a Saki woman who just won't give anything but her rank and serial number, the one with the stupid metal. I don't know. It's like she's got a constant teeth brace on. Didn't you get it sorted when you're a teenager? And there was also a sassy lesbian who was just like, I'm going to need some snacks if I'm going to be debriefed. And then they give her some snacks. And then she's like, I'm going to need some drink if I'm... Because she's just a caricature of a human being. It's not funny. It's embarrassing. When you're meant to be doing a sci-fi show and your crew don't even resemble human beings, something's wrong. You can't connect on a human level to these people. Oh, so they speak. Michelle Yeoh's. Is this David Cronenberg's? This is David Cronenberg. Anyway, this is the most stupidest scene I've ever seen in Star Trek history. It's shit. Michelle Yeoh is getting debriefed and she starts blinking. Yes. Blinking at the holograms until they destabilize and disappear. Fuck off. Just fuck off. That is my face watching this show. That is my face watching this show. Oh. Anywho, they take her into the sick bay and there's a load of squid creatures that are destabilizing because there's something wrong with their proteins because they ate some food on a planet I didn't give a shit. So they say, hey, look, we are the bestest ever Discovery. Instead of taking 5 weeks to go to this planet, we can use the spore drive and be in and out before you know it. We'll save the day because we're amazing. And then Saru's just like, I'm a paper captain. I'm complete and utterly useless. Mikey Burnham is the bestest ever. So I'll stay here and I won't command the mission because this is all about Mikey Spock being the bestest ever. And then we'll put Mikey Spock in charge of the Discovery, which they always want to do, but they don't want to do, if you know what I mean. A winky winky woo. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to destabilize your fucking holograms. Fucking hell. And so they go reluctantly, okay, we'll take Lieutenant Useless Wench along with you as well. So they do say things which are really interesting. The Starfleet, not the Discovery crew. Because they say your crew is suffering from fucking PTSD. And they're just like, I know, right? I know, right? And we're still making it work. We're still making it work and doing nothing about it. Whatever. So they go off on they start their little mission. They spore drive over to wherever they want to be. I don't know the names of these people. Haven't got a clue. Don't care. Anyway, they find this ship, which has got a bunch of... The reason why they're doing this, by the way, I know... Look, I breeze over it because it's just boring. This episode was really, really boring, as well as bad. They want this ship because this ship apparently has a bunch of seeds from everywhere, ever these. And so if they find a untainted sample of the seed, then they can cultivate a cure for the people, the squid creatures back on the starbase that look exactly like creatures from Mass Effect, because the people involved in the show just steal. They just steal ideas. And can I just also say, I think Discovery is the ugliest looking fucking ship I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, moving on swiftly. They're just like, oh, we can't establish bioscience, so let's go onto the ship. So they go onto the ship and there's like, you know, plants and ting everywhere. So they take Mikey Burnham, they take Pincer Woman, because it's her race of people. So obviously that's a decision, a reason to take somebody. Hey, we got humans. Do you want to come, human? I'll come because I'm human. Whatever. And they take Dr. Gay because they love his smile. I love your smile, do, 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 do. Smile while you speak. I'm Dr. Gay, this is all I do. I've got no discerning personality or traits. Oh. So anyway, they get there and immediately like, hey, we had a life sign blip and then it vanished. And then Mikey Burnham just goes, it'll be right. It'll be right. Probably our instruments just being wibbly wobbly woo. It'll be fine. You know, not the fact that there's anything weird that you've just teleported onto a ship which was trapped in a space storm, which you saved it from, and when you've teleported on, nobody out of the crew is there to welcome you. Or speak to you. Or communicate with you in any way, shape, or form. But nah, it'll be fine. Oh, these people deserve to get hacked. What's it called, this episode? Die Trying? Oh, I wish. More stuff between Cronenberg and Michelle Yeoh. Some people will say this is fun. I didn't get anything from it. I'm sorry. I didn't get anything from it. It just all comes across as daft. He says that there was something like the mirror universe vanished like 500 years ago or something, or I don't know. I don't care. I don't care! So they're on the ship and she's like, look, I'm slightly different now because I'm breathing atmosphere from my people, but I don't know. But they are as well, so I don't get it. Anyway, it's all dumb, but the whole thing's dumb. Anyway, this is another person. This is another person. Just a couple of weeks into being in the future that's just like, I miss my family, I miss my planet, I miss my everything. Oh, why did I do this? Yes, why did you just rashly go 1,000 years in the future for some stupid cow? That's all he does. That's all he does. That's all he does. Anywho, there's she starts looking through the records and she realizes that they got infected with the thing. I don't care. Mikey Burnham goes into the vault to get the seeds, but she's locked out. Oh my god, how dare you lock me out? I'm Mikey fucking Burnham. Oh my god. Dr. Gay in a very rare moment of not quite smiling, but you can definitely see an upturn. He wants to, definitely wants to. So, oh, Jesus wept. They go back to the Discovery. The lieutenant is watching over them. These... I was going to say the R word. But let's just say these Mongoloids are all just like having a dig at each other and going, duh, duh, the finger, duh, duh. Oh, I know what duh means. Duh, duh, duh. And the woman's just like, you have a very stupid, retarded, I said it anyway, way of doing stuff, and they're just like, this is the way we do things around here. This is the way the thing works. If I was Lieutenant, I'd be onto the communicator. You're right, they're fucking nuts. I wouldn't just take them off the ship, I'd kick them out of Starfleet. It's like a bunch of children. A bunch of children play acting. They just have the source. They have the mechanics to do it. Oh my God, I hate this fucking show. So they're trying to work out something, I don't care. And sassy lesbian's just like, I'm a sassy lesbian. And then Dr. Gay's just like, oh, I am turning this into a smile. So anyway, they find the guy's family, and the guy's family are in stasis, but they're dead. So they're just like, hey, dude, you were in mid-transport when you got hit by the thing which killed your family, which is destabilizing you. Let us fix you, but your family's dead. I'm Mikey Burnham. Listen to me. I'm the bestest ever. Give us the key so we can get the seeds. So he's just like, of course, you have educated me, Mikey Burnham. You're the bestest ever. So they unlock the seeds, and they get the seeds in a really weird, stupid, over CGI nonsense. Then Crybaby, freaking dimple face, says, oh, I miss my race. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to look after I'm going to look after the plant ship. And Mikey Burnham just goes, all right. Fuck the chain of command. All right. I'm Mikey Burnham. I make autonomous decisions around here about the future of crew members. Oh, Jesus. I don't care. I don't care. She looked like a stupid idiot anyway. She said, oh, look, I've been practicing from Dr. Gay. So, of course, they hug and they cry. They hug and they cry because that's all they do in Discovery. Hug, cry, validate. Cry, sleep, validate, repeat. There you go. So they get back. She gets back and she's just like, see, told you, educated you. You're wrong, Mr. Admiral. Glad that I've put another male in their place. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. And then Saru's just like, you're the bestest ever again, Mikey. More validation for you. I'm just a stupid wibbly wobbly alien, and you should be captain, and everyone knows that. But who cares? Oh, so he says, right, yeah, we'll let you keep the ship, and you can stay on it, but we tell you what to do, and we tell you where to go. And then Saru says, Mikey, you're the bestest ever. I hate this show. It is terrible. But don't watch it then. I watch it because you fucking assholes in the chat like to have a giggle. Like to have a giggle at my expense. Great. Terrible episode. Boring episode. Useless episode. This show is beyond fixing. If you want to maintain the structure that you have right now, this show is beyond repair. And you can throw money and you can waste your money, but you know no one's watching your show. You know that it's a piece of dog shite. But of course it doesn't matter, because as Kurtzman said, it's not about Star Trek. It's about using Star Trek as a platform to educate us. Have you felt like you've been educated today, folks? I feel like I just wasted 50 minutes of my life. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.